Hello, Joanne Butler here again, and welcome to Organic Gardens Reuse Month in the Garden. So today I'm going to be showing you how to sow seeds in containers that you would normally maybe throw out or recycle from your kitchen. So today I'm very excited because at this time of year, in autumn time, I have plenty of space in my potting shed to sow up flowers, where in February, March and April, it's all about vegetables. But at this time of year, I have lots of room. So I'm just going to show you today some of the plants that I'll be planting up. And first of all, we're going to be planting some Halenium. Now, this is a beautiful flower. As you can see, it is an autumn type kind of flower, and it's also a perennial, which means it'll come back year after year. So I've got my seeds, and I'm just going to now prepare some of my containers. So these are containers that we would normally be recycling, or perhaps you have to throw them out if they can't be recycled. But always check with your local recycling bins to see which can be used and which can't be used. But these ones I find are really good. The depth is perfect for sowing seeds, and also they come with their own little drainage holes. If they don't come with their drainage holes, in the case of this, which is a takeaway carton, you have to put the drainage holes in. And again, if you are of a younger age, you may need some supervision, as this plastic is really tough, so putting holes in it, it's not going to be easy. So always do have an adult for that part. So I'm going to start off with the container that's already got the holes in it, and I actually prefer this one because of the depth. Although you can sow seeds in the other ones as well, but they tend to dry out easier, and also you may have problems with the root depth of the seeds. So first things first, we're going to take some normal seed compost and we're going to put it into our containers. Then we're going to fill the containers with the seed compost. And fill it right to the top. And at this stage, you might want to use your handy kitchen fork, an old one preferably, to just break up any big clumps in the compost. Firm it down with the back of the fork. And then you've created a nice seed bed for your seeds. Now, in the case of these Halenium seeds, they are very, very small. Really tiny seeds. They're not the tiniest I've seen, but they're small all the same. So when you're handling small seeds, you have to be careful that your hand is nice and clean, that they're going onto, and dry, because you don't want the seeds sticking to your hands. So just cup your hands like so. And in these seeds, we're getting approximately 250 seeds to the packet. So we're going to get quite a lot of little seedlings coming up, hopefully. And because they're so small, we're going to just literally scatter them on the surface. And then we're going to use our fork again, just to gently brush them in. When that's done, we'll give them a little water and then wait for them to grow. Normally at this time of year, I would be keeping anything I sow indoors in the potting shed, but if you don't have space and it needs to go outside, make sure they're in a well-sheltered position, and if needs be, you can use another container as a mini greenhouse and just hold it down with something to weigh it down with. And when you have that part done, make sure that you label up your plant using a plant label. I prefer to use the wooden ones, but if you've only got the plastic ones, you can reuse them again by simply getting some sandpaper and scraping off the words or the last year's plants until you have a clear label again for you to mark up on. So there we have it, a way to reuse, repurpose your kitchen throwaways by simply making a seed tray from, and if needs be, a little mini greenhouse.